What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. That's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my TikTok channel listed right there on the screen. All right, so today we're going to be talking about something that I haven't talked about, I guess, since last year, really. We're going to be talking about a new passive profit platform called Kripto Future. So I'm going to give you guys my full overview of this thing and my analysis, and I'm going to be pretty unbiased when it comes to these things. I've been in crypto since 2017. I've done all kinds of stuff, from smart contracts to buying and selling coins, doing all types of trading, and these passive profit platforms. And everybody has their own opinions about this stuff. So the first thing I want to say is Kripto Future is a platform that pays out up to 3% daily every single day, Monday through Friday, depending on what package you purchase. So you can purchase packages anywhere from $100 to I think $100,000, and a lot of packages in between, and you're going to be getting up to 3% daily on those things. Now, before we get into the details on what that actually means, I do want to preface by saying this, because I know that since I haven't talked about a lot of these things in a while, some of you guys might be unaware of how passive profit platforms work. And this is just what I've discovered over the past 5 years from being in crypto. 100% of these things eventually cease to function properly. So a lot of people will call that a lot of different types of things, and it can happen a lot of different types of ways. The website can completely pull the plug and steal everyone's money at a certain point in time. You could have legal issues that causes the website to shut down or stop functioning for a while, or you could just have a 180 in terms of what the platform is doing, so that it was profitable before, but now it's completely and totally useless a little bit later. So basically 100% of the time with these crypto platforms, you eventually run into one of those issues. If that makes you uncomfortable, then click off this video, stop watching right now, and don't do this. But if you guys are familiar with these things, or if it doesn't really bother you, you're okay with the risk averseness of losing up to 100% at any point in time with these platforms, then you can continue to watch. So Kripto Future, again, this is what the back office looks like right here. Again, just to get started really quickly, I know a lot of guys like to just jump in and do their own research right away, which I do admire. The back office looks like this, and your packages, let me just go over to the packages right here. You have a lot of different packages to choose from, so anywhere from $50 all the way up to, like I said, $100,000 way over here. I went ahead and purchased the 8 bots package, which is listed right here. You can see it's not allowed because I already purchased that. To upgrade, I have to purchase 9 bots and go on from there. So you can upgrade on a daily basis from here. Now, just again, to go over just how the platform works before I explain why I've chosen Kripto Future. And again, these types of platforms come across my desk every single day, and I usually push all of them off to the side because they don't fit certain standards that I'm looking for. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Some other things to note if you're jumping in right away. Withdrawals can happen every single day. However, they do have a certain fee structure involved with doing withdrawals. So if I go all the way down to the bottom here and we look at this page right here. So if you withdraw every single day, you're going to be hit with a 10% withdrawal fee. If you withdraw once a week, you're going to be hit with a 7% withdrawal fee. And if you withdraw once a month, you're going to be hit with a 3% withdrawal fee. So there's some things to consider. Your withdrawal will be paid out anywhere from 1 to 2 days after you hit the button, and the minimum withdrawal is $50. So do keep that in mind. If you do purchase the $50 package, you won't be able to get anything until you get $50 paid out to you. You can renew after 300%, and I believe there's also a certain daily limit, so it will only pay you for like 120 days or something like that, whichever comes first. So you're not guaranteed to get 300%. And lastly, it's up to 3% daily, so that's kind of misleading. You're not actually going to be getting 3% every single day. You're going to be getting usually around 1%, maybe a little bit higher on a daily basis. That up to 3% daily, you got to make sure you read those two words. Up to is the key right there. And like I said, here's the amount received for 200 business days, or up to 300%. So if 200 business days passes by and it doesn't get to 300% yet, it stops. And if you get to 300% before the 200 days, it stops, and then you have to renew your package and things like that. All right, and you can withdraw Monday through Friday, and payouts are Monday through Friday as well. So those are the main details of the platform. If you guys are well versed with this already, those are the things that you need to know. If you're not well versed with this, this is the reason why I like Crypto Future a lot. One of the main things, I'm gonna have to log out here to show you guys, but one of the main things that Crypto Future has is it has a roadmap. So let me just go over here and we can maybe see the roadmap as we go down here. But their roadmap basically states that they have a lot planned along the line, and it gives you a day by day look on how let me sign out so I can show you guys. It gives you a day by day look on when to expect stuff. So the reason why this is important to me, here's the roadmap right here. The reason why this is important to me is because if they miss a deadline, there's really, I mean, it gives you a little bit more clarity on what's going on. If they miss deadline after deadline after deadline, then that tells you that the platform is ceasing to function properly and is no longer going to work. If they continue to hit those deadlines, then it's showing you that this platform might continue to grow and continue to last a lot longer before that inevitable ceasing to function period happens. We've seen it happen with other platforms like Cash FX Group, Cubitek, and PGI Global. If they have their roadmap and they're hitting all those points on their roadmap, usually it lasts a pretty long time. I have like both Cubitek and PGI Global lasted over a year before they started pulling 180s and having issues. And same with Cash FX Group, that's been going for 2 years and now it's starting to have a little bit of issues as it is. But you can make that 300% multiple different times if they're hitting all their dates on that roadmap. No referrals necessary. So that is the hope. Fingers crossed, of course. Things can always go awry at any point in time, but it's nice that they do have this roadmap. On top of that, they're also releasing things on that roadmap already. So one of the things that they said here is they have their cold wallet beta test and their cold wallet final test. And they actually launched their cold wallet earlier, I think today, or not today, but they are a little bit earlier. They did launch their cold wallet. So that's going to be right here. You guys can sign up for this, see what it's all about, read into it. But this is one of Crypto Future's projects, and it is actually functional and it does work. So again, those are the types of things that I'm looking for. They're going to get their Crypt coin, a few other stuff. You guys can read through this roadmap yourself, and they do seem to do video updates on this as well. So that's a good thing. Another thing to note, they also have a couple of people that are kind of the faces of this platform, which is a pretty big deal to me, at least. You know, a lot of these things that launch with none of this stuff, they are usually the platforms that pull the plug and disappear overnight. Generally, when you have platforms like this, that have faces and have the things that I'm talking about right now, they can still pull the plug, but usually it takes a little bit longer for them to really just exit completely. So anyway, you have Jeffer Rivera right here. I'm just going to call this guy Jeff. This is the co-founder of Crypto Future, the so-called face. He's Spanish speaker. I believe he is from Spain. So he has a couple of videos of his that he does some explanations on Crypto Future. He's in this video right here. I think this is the Crypto Future YouTube channel. I don't know if, here he is right here. So he's talking, explaining, and again, he's showing you guys that roadmap about the 9 steps for Crypto Future of what they're going to do. Again, if they start missing those deadlines, that's when you have to kind of put your red flag up. So this guy right here, Jeffer Rivera, is sort of the face of the company. And you have a couple other people too, Ryan Wright, Tommy Lewis, and a few other guys that talk about Crypto Future in their own YouTube videos and things like that. So that brings me to my next point, which is sort of a negative. They have an extremely high production value. And a lot of times when you have companies that have super high production values, and what I mean is like they kind of present themselves like a TV show, that's not really a good thing, because it sort of gives a hired paid actor vibe. to the CEOs and everything. Everyone just looks a little bit too perfect behind the scenes, which tells you that they're probably lying to you about a lot of the stuff that they're doing in terms of trading and things like that. So they do have that vibe. If you guys look at some of the videos from Crypto Future, I mean, I understand promotional videos and trying to make it look as good as possible and doing scripted stuff and all that. But at the same time, you want a little bit of honesty behind the scenes. You don't want all that fluff covering up what is really going on behind the scenes, which could potentially be nothing. So that is one of the negatives. And like I said, they're supposedly doing some trading on the back end here, and with their crypto ATMs and doing all this other stuff. That doesn't matter too much to me, honestly. What it all comes down to is timing. Is it early? And for me, yes, this is early. This has only been out for about a month and a half, and does it hit all the other points that I kind of mentioned in terms of will it be sticking around for more than a week or more than a month? I do think that it has the potential to stick around here for a lot longer. All this other fluffy stuff that you can look at, like, all I'm saying is this: don't marry the platform. Don't get too excited about anything that happens, any type of news or update. I wouldn't really follow up on any of that. I'll obviously follow the company a little bit to see what's going on, but don't count all your chickens on the platform. I would just kind of milk it dry until you get your ROI, and then from then on out, you don't really have to worry about good or bad things happening too much. So that's Crypto Future. I'll kind of leave it at that. You guys can check it out for yourselves if it's something that tickles your fancy. If not, no big deal. There's plenty of other coins out there, but like I said, to me, I understand that people are scared of these things. Say, oh my gosh, it might disappear. They might just steal all the money. But honestly, the risk is the same in all of crypto. Just earlier today, I was in Titan, and Polygon, and I lost a big chunk of Polygon from that coin. That's just trading a coin, doing some yield farming with something that was pretty trusted in the Polygon ecosystem, and it went from $60 to $0 within 24 hours. And huge panic. A lot of people lost a lot of money from that, but the risk is there. I mean, if you're risk averse and you're doing risky stuff, you're going to get higher risk, higher reward, but have the potential to lose everything no matter what you're doing, whether it's these platforms, whether it's trading, whether it's smart contracts, whether it's borrowing, lending, anything like that. The risk is always there. So that's just the way that I look at it. That is everything for today, guys. Check out Crypto Future if it tickles your fancy. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.